You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Perry. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, they're already off to a great start.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Safe completion on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Handoff from the gun. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It's complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Jefferson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The give to the single back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return, it's Gibson. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. The jet sweep pass. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wants to throw on third. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Off he goes. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Finds his target down the middle. Touchdown, Lobos! What a catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they?
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. Got his man. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete downfield. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that's his 2nd sack of the day. And guess what, dudes? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He's got his man.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The short hands, it's Woods. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Lobos are marching down the field. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try it over the left side. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The hand to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. That's caught. It's Perry. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback extends the play. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. He shanked it. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. Right on target this time. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. They're trying to get to it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Runs through the tackle. Got room at the 35. He's off to the races. He's at the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
And the Lobos will kick it away to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it down the middle. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It's a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got his man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Power ahead. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense.
Nothing but green ahead. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Lobos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nevada. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Quickly out to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. He'll do it himself. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. Caught in the backfield. It's McCoy. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Coming up, 4th down.
And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down? fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
The Lobos decide to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Give to the single back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kane.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Got out of trouble and throws. And that ball is picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
1st down on the offense.
Running to the left. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
2nd down.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. On target over the middle. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Lobos have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Perry. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. The completion well past the sticks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And a chance to take the lead in this game goes by the boards with the fumble.
They knew they had that golden opportunity right down in the red zone. We're in the 2nd half right now, and they're not going to get that many more chances. I think just being a little bit too greedy on that play, you need to understand when the play is over. Give the defense a ton of credit for creating that fumble.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
The Seminoles brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. A little screen to the running back. And he'll be brought down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pop the draw. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll ride Davis here. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. Still on his feet at the 45. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Brown. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Lobos will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Looking to throw. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoy. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He looks that one in nicely. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They want that clock to run. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Got his man down the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They'll try the left side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Oh, spins away. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll try the run. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. The give on the inside. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1.
Now, 4th down.
Try to get it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.